Yo, here we go.
We just arrived at a tiny house in the middle of a forest. And it's not just us. We brought along our two favorite friends, our boys, Joey and Charlie.
This is Charlie, and this is Joey. We're so excited to be here, and it's so magical, but it's also so nighttime, nice. So we don't really want to do a tour when it's dark. We want to do it in the daylight, and to be honest, we are a little tired. So we're gonna head to bed, but we'll see you in the morning.
See ya.
Good morning.
Morning, everyone.
We're gonna show you around the place. We're gonna tidy up first though, because it does look a little lived in right now. So give us 1 second.
A few moments later.
Okay, so we are all cleaned up now and we're gonna show you around this tiny home. We found it on Airbnb and they call it a tree house. It's not really in the trees, but half of it is kind of elevated off the ground and propped up against two tree trunks. So I can see how they got the name treehouse. And because this is kind of in the middle of the forest, we had to park our car at the top of a hill and actually hike down about 5 minutes to get here. We're gonna show you the actual trail a little bit later once we hike back up to go get some food. Right now, I'm gonna show you around this tiny home. Starting over here, we've got this beautiful door with a window, a keypad lock, which is awesome. And then we have this beautiful kitchen. There's no stovetop or oven, but they did include an induction cooktop. We have a little Keurig machine and just your simple cooking supplies. Also in the kitchen area, there's kind of this little countertop workspace with two bar stools so you can prop up your laptop. And then we've of course got our bed in our little bedroom area. There's a TV, you've got like Disney Plus, Netflix, YouTube. And this is one of the first Airbnbs where we have been allowed to bring our dogs. The host even provided us with a little doggy bed over here. And they're super excited to be here. It's a little wet outside. Nice little patio. I imagine it would be really, really nice to hang out here on a beautiful day. This reminds me of Twilight for some reason. The architecture reminds me of Edward's house. Jake's nodding. Doesn't it look like Edward could pop out there?
Oh yeah, Edward's right there.
You better hold on tight, spider monkey.
So we'll be spending most of our time inside. This tiny home does come complete with a tiny bathroom.
There's no sink in here. You have to use the sink in the kitchen. As you enter in on your right, you got a full stand-up shower. There's not a ton of hot water in here. Last night after Titina's shower, we actually had to wait another 45 minutes before I had enough hot water to shower. On the other side, you just have a standard toilet with a mirror up top. It's pretty basic, but it's modern. So it's comfortable and it does everything we need.
So we don't actually know the measurements for this tiny home. It wasn't included in the Airbnb listing, but our guess would be between 200 to 300 square feet. It's pretty small, but it does come with everything you would need to really live here.
We're off to go to Fort Langley. We're gonna go to Wendell's for lunch, and then we're gonna pick up some baked goods and food to make tonight.
We're gonna show you the trail that we had to walk down last night.
It's much easier to see the ground now, but last night it was very wet, it was very dark, and we had suitcases in hand, so it was a bit tricky.
Hello.
It's so foggy. But it's all just farmland here. So the trail is actually behind this huge mansion.
We had to walk in this person's backyard though, which we felt was so wrong, but it is the trail to get here.
Yeah. Okay, Okay, so bad news. We have this heated blanket in the truck and we accidentally left it plugged in last night, so our battery's completely dead. There's a car out front of this huge mansion and I'm hoping that somebody will answer the door so we can use it as a jump start. So frustrating.
No one's home.
No one's home. It looks like we're gonna have to call roadside assistance.
For emergency roadside assistance, please press 1. Okay, thanks. And where's the vehicle, Jacob?
It's a residential building. We contacted our roadside assistance service here in BC, and they said it would be a couple of hours before somebody could get here to jumpstart our truck. Things happen.
Yay.
So the Airbnb host messaged the person who's staying in the mansion, and she came out, brought her car over. It was so difficult to get to her battery terminals. It was like under some air filter type thing, so I had to hold the negative, clamp on, and we had to let it sit for a bit as it charged up our battery. It took us, 15 minutes to get a jump start done. But we got it started. We're gonna cancel our BCA roadside assistance, and we're gonna go get some much deserved lunch.
Okay, we made it into Fort Langley.
Especially with this weather, right?
Okay, we've got our food, but before we dive in, I just want to let you guys know whereabouts we are. So this place in particular is Wendell's Bookstore and Cafe. It's one of the most popular spots in this area, and this area is called Fort Langley. It's a really small, picturesque village. It's named Fort Langley because of the historic fort that was here.
Take a bite.
Enough said about that.
We're heading to Lee's Market, which is the local grocery store, and we're gonna pick up some stuff for dinner. We're gonna get this Beyond Meat crumble, tortillas, some lettuce, and make some kind of burrito.
I also grabbed these like overnight oat things. I've always wanted to try overnight oats. All right, we got the goods. Now we're going to the bakery.
The #1 bakery, Fort Langley. I think there's like 3
There's like
bakeries,
2
but this is
bakeries.
#1, so.
There it is, Blacksmith Bakery. No chai? Thank you so much. You're welcome. Really disappointed with that bakery. So I got a chai tea latte. We also got like a couple baked goods, but there really wasn't a huge choice.
I think the baked goods at Wendell's would have actually been better.
Yeah, they had like Nanaimo bars, cheesecakes. This place had like scones. All right, we're getting back to the truck and we're gonna go back home, right? And then we're gonna go for a walk. Okay, well that, you can't really see, but there's that big fence over there and the fort is in there, Fort Langley.
Well, we still got some daylight left. We're gonna go for a little walk.
The boys are like full on wrestling.
There's a few trails here and they're all owned by the owner of the estate.
I think they said they have like a 12-acre property.
So we're gonna check some of them out while we still have daylight. Wow, but holy.
Did you see
Luckily,
that though?
the battery stayed in the compartment though.
Yeah, I did not film any of that because we were just freaking out. I was so scared that it would just keep flying and would hurt somebody. Oh my God.
We're going back inside. That's the end of our walk.
There's the cabin. We walked right about there and then we lost the drone and we had to walk all the way down this ravine.
I guess when I was trying to maneuver it hit something or the rain messed it up and then it just started spinning in circles. Spinning.
Like out of control. Jake was trying to bring it down.
And then it shot that way and then it started spinning again. Then it shot that way and then we couldn't see it anymore, so I ran after it.
It was terrifying because it's super foggy today, so it just basically disappeared into the mist.
Yeah. But we were able to figure out through the apps, and then there's a thing where you can click Find My Drone and it beeps. And we got close enough and it started beeping and somehow we found it. We're so lucky. We still have insurance on it, So we just have to pay a little fee for shipping in a little bit and we'll get a replacement.
They're gonna flag our account. This is the second time in like 3 months.
So I was flying the drone and I guess I came too close to a tree. And then it came flying down and hit the top of the car very hard.
So that was like the most stressful thing ever.
It took us a while just to like get our adrenaline back down. We laid in.
Yeah, we've threw on our sweats and we've just been laying here watching like YouTube videos and like been on our phones because our hearts are just pumping. So I'm still laying here, but Jake's up and about.
I'm trying to clear the space because to do anything in here, you have to move all of our suitcases, all of our backpacks, all of our camera gear, whatever. So I'm just prepping and I'm gonna make some dinner now and settle down for the night.
Wow, thank you.
Dinner is served. So, when Tatina said, when she had the taco, she was just being nice. The Beyond Meat crumble needed some taco seasoning. We needed some kind of sauce. Like salsa, sour cream of some kind.
Anything to moisten it up a bit.
It just, honestly, it was terrible. Oh well, we bought those, the baked goods, so we'll clean up and have those and have overnight oats in the morning. So, we're gonna go to bed now. Night night in the treehouse. Good morning.
Good morning.
There you go, baby.
We're eating the overnight oats that Jake made us last night. It's good. I like it.
Before having to check out, we decided to go for a little walk. We had our overnight oats and our coffees. We're feeling all full and warm and ready to go home.
We really enjoyed our stay at this Airbnb. It's just so serene in the middle of the woods. And we saw deer. It's beautiful.
If you like our videos, please subscribe. We also have Instagram if you'd like to follow us on there. Be a good human and take care of each other. Oh, Joey, you're ruining the shot.